All right, welcome everyone to this Hangout session for MP19.
Yes.
So happy to see that we're all here for do we have another Hangout session on Thursday?
Yes.
Okay, well,
We
this
do.
is a penultimate session then. All right. Okay, so let's get straight into it. MP19. Basically, this is just about recording, using a macro to record the creation of what, three different tables.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So did anyone get to complete all three of them yet?
Yeah, I did.
I did too.
Okay. All right. That's great. I did the first one, and my recording did not run properly after all of that work. So I have to start over and see what happened. Any tips on how not to have the macros not run properly after the end of all that hard work?
I mean, for me, is it have to hard time with that. I mean, the macro has a hard time with that when you're recording. That's what I've noticed. And you have to be very precise in what you want to do. Like, kind of like it worked for me. I need to put it in, like, what is it I'm going to do and organize my steps per se. And I try not to get out of there.
That's what I did. I organized and went through everything that I needed to do before I actually started recording the macro, so that when I got in and recorded it, like I just could do step by step by step. So I kind of got familiar with what I needed to do before I recorded it, because it's like really finicky. Like if you like switch between like your internet browser and then Excel, like it won't work. So that's what I had to do.
That happened to me.
And I find that happens too. Like if you format something and then format it in a different way, it, if you do several different format the same thing several different times, like if you make a mistake and you want to put borders, and then you erase the borders, and then you put highlights and then erase the highlights. If you do too much of that, then it sometimes gives you issues when you're trying to run it.
Right.
Yes. But one of the things that I found it very interesting. So when I finished, one of the steps, and then I had missed to do something, instead of re-record the whole thing all over again. So I created another macro just with that step that I forgot to do. Then I
Yeah,
actually
you edit it and
copy.
add it in. Okay.
Yep, I copy that one and I edit, and then I deleted the macro so it doesn't stay
Okay.
there. So
Okay.
it will do it.
Okay.
So you don't have to re-record the whole thing.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's a great tip. Thanks
Mm-hmm.
for that tip.
No, not a problem. I did have a problem with the freezing panel.
Mm-hmm.
So in one of my, it seems like it copied from one to all of them. So in one of the panels, the lines are not the same. So
Mm-hmm.
that's one of the things that I had to do on that one.
Okay.
Kristen, do you have a problem with the freezing panel?
No, I didn't have a problem. So
No?
I did for my freeze pane, I highlighted the whole row. So say my like description and item number, like titles were in row 5, and then the first like actual item number and description and whatever price was in row 6. I just clicked on the number 6 off to the side and it highlighted that whole section, and I hit the freeze pane and it worked.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, I mean,
You just select the row beneath where you want to freeze, and then you freeze that. Then everything works fine.
Yeah.
yes. But I mean, it worked for me, but for some reason, I had a problem with that one in the middle. So the first one and this in the third one, which pretty much I used kind of the same cells. So that one was fine. But on the one in the middle that I had more roads, that's when it was giving me a hard time.
Okay, I have
And
a question. How do you get to fill the spreadsheet without filling out the red warning?
I just do the fill and then I go back and click on the warning and just put it
Fill
back
it
to
back to the
red.
red.
what I did is I didn't do the whole sheet.
Uh-huh.
So what I did, I actually selected that line underneath,
Right.
and then I just went across in bottom, and then
Mm-hmm.
I did clear all. And
Mm-hmm.
because it's the same sheet that you're going to be using, it just clears that out. So I really didn't clear the message because I
Mm-hmm.
didn't do the whole sheet.
Mm-hmm.
That's how that's how I did it.
Okay, I got you.
And
All
Christine,
right.
do you do one macro for the clearing, and then you copy and paste it?
No, I
Yeah,
didn't. So I had how I did it is I did a macro with like a clear all.
They'll clear all out the first thing in the macro.
Yep, that's what I did on every single macro. I went in and just cleared it all because I didn't read the hint until after. And then I
Mhm.
was like, I've already cleared it all and it works for me. So that's how I'm leaving it.
Yes, but because it works the same way.
Right.
It's just you just copy and paste. Like I said, if you forget to do something, you create a no macro. You copy and paste it. So it works the
Right.
same way. I just think that it was just easier to do it that way. You that your steps. No,
Mhm.
Right.
it was more organized, so I didn't have to go and create a new one and copy and paste and everything.
Right.
Yeah, but I mean, I think it's really cool what he does.
Uh-huh.
And then especially what they're saying, if you have a job that you have to get all this data on a daily weekly basis, and then if you can just get the data and then rerun it, I'm like that will save you tons of time.
Mm-hmm.
So I never knew that you could do that in Excel.
Right.
So I thought it was cool.
Okay. Anybody else have any other comments? How about you, Matt and Jose? Have you started to work on it yet?
Just briefly, but I don't have any questions.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't have any questions.
Okay. All right. Well, we all are very busy, so it doesn't make sense we spend too much time in the meeting if we are done.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, sounds good.
Well, good job, guys, again, and see you on Thursday.
Okay,
Okay.
All
so
right.
And thank
okay,
you, everyone, for being here.
thanks.
And remember, start early on the exam.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I've already started on mine.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Take care. Bye bye.
Okay, bye.
Bye.